We're getting deeper into January, and you know what that means when it comes to professional wrestling. It's one of my favorite times of the year. It is one of the biggest events of the year. It is the Royal Rumble, and we're just a couple weeks away from it now. I wanted to take a few minutes to just talk about my predictions, what I think is going to happen, maybe some surprise entrants that I think could be there. So I just thought it was going to be fun to discuss it a little bit. Let's get going. Welcome back to Wrestling with Horror. My name is Andrew Dreamer. This is the channel where we talk about professional wrestling, we talk about horror movies, and we look at how they intersect, connect, and everything in between. And like I said, today we're going to be discussing the 2023 Royal Rumble just for a few minutes. I'm not going to keep you too long. I appreciate everybody who sticks around to watch my videos. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss a video from Wrestling with Horror. Also, I haven't really done anything like this before, but I want to try to set a like goal on this video. And it's not going to be a real big goal, but nevertheless, let's try to get, let's say, 20 likes. That seems very attainable. It's easily done. I've done it before on some of my videos, but I would like to see another 20 likes on this video. It would mean the world to me if you would do that. I appreciate it so much. Anyway, let's get going with this video. So like I said, the Royal Rumble's coming up, and it's one of my favorite times of the year as a wrestling fan. My very first match as a wrestler was actually in a Royal Rumble style match at the Nightmare Factory in Georgia. So I really enjoy matches like this. And one of the biggest things about it every year is the surprises that we tend to get. There are some big names that make returns, some legends that come back for one more night, things like that. It makes for a very fun event and something that I look forward to every year. So we're just going to start right off the bat with that. Let's talk about the men's 2023 Royal Rumble. Who are some names that we might see return? Well, the most obvious name, of course, is going to be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who all signs seem to point to him returning at the event. And of course, my bias tells me that he's going to win that event, and that's exactly what I hope happens. But I think there's a slight possibility that The Rock might return, that he might win the event, go on to WrestleMania to face his cousin Roman. Who knows? That's another possibility. I think there's also just a tiny, tiny possibility that they throw a big curveball and have Sami Zayn win the whole thing. Now that I think was going to be that would be a very interesting route to take when it comes to this whole bloodline and Sami Zayn's story that they've been telling for months now. And if that's the route that they want to go, more power to them. I support it. I think that would be a fantastic way to go. Now, let's get into a few more of the obscure names that we might see return in the match. Possibly somebody like Carlito coming back. He came back, a couple years ago with the 2021 Royal Rumble. So I would like to see Carlito back in WWE, maybe for one last run. I saw him last year at a event near me, and he was looking like he was in phenomenal shape. He looked just as good as he did in that Royal Rumble match, if not even better. The man he knows how to take care of his body, and he's a fantastic professional wrestler. So I would love to see him come back one more time for having one last run. Somebody else that I think might just pop up would be Chris Masters, the masterpiece. Who can resist having Chris Masters and Bobby Lashley standing across the ring from one another, talking about who has a better finisher, the Hurt Lock or the Master Lock? Now, of course, if you've been watching wrestling for a while, you know that Bobby Lashley was the first person to actually break out of the Master Lock when he was doing the Master Lock Challenge all those years ago. So you could reignite something like that. There's a lot of stuff you could do with those two. I want to see Chris Masters get a little bit of a push. I don't think he needs a whole lot, but something just to be respectful of what he's done for the business and how far he's come in the business, because he is a very good professional wrestler. Now, could we possibly see Matt Cardona return? Well, if we do, it's most certainly not going to be under the Zack Ryder name. He is all but just flat out refused to return to WWE under that name at all. Now, there are some rumors that his wife, Chelsea Green, is going back to the company. So could that possibly open a door for Matt Cardona to come back? Yes, it could. Now, will that happen? I don't know. But if he showed up at the Royal Rumble, I would be really excited for that. Now, this one is a very long shot, but I think there's a possibility that Randy Orton returns. I know. He just had back surgery. He's not going to be there. But in my heart, I want him to be there. I love Randy Orton. He's one of my favorite professional wrestlers of all time. I really, really hope that he's there. And when I hear that music hit when he does return, it's going to give me some feelings. Now, the other matches that we have so far on the show, not a whole lot. We have the Bray Wyatt and LA Knight match, which is, I think they're calling it the Pitch Black match. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, whether it be an empty arena match or a lights out match. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do for that, but I'm excited to see Bray Wyatt wrestle again. It's been a long time, and I love the work that he does. And our other match is actually Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And obviously, this match is kind of just here to progress some things and move that bloodline storyline forward. But I think it's going to be a banger of a match. Kevin Owens and Roman, last time they were in the ring together one-on-one, they put on a really, really good match. And I know that this one will be no different. So I'm really excited for that as well. We don't have anything else as far as that kind of match goes. We do have the Women's Royal Rumble. You know what? I don't know who's going to win. I really don't have a clue. I don't even know who's going to return. Could possibly see Trish Stratus. I know that she was wanting to maybe have one more run. Maybe somebody like Michelle McCool or Lita, possibly even again. I don't know. Possibly Beth Phoenix. You know, who knows? I genuinely don't have a lot of ideas about what could happen in that match. But again, the Royal Rumble is always one of the best events of the year, and it's always one of my favorites. So let me know down in the comment section, who do you think is going to return at the Royal Rumble? What surprise entrance are we going to get? What do you think the Pitch Black match is going to be? Just let me know what your thoughts and ideas are down in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're going for 20 likes on this video. I know we can do it, and I appreciate every single one of you who has subscribed, who's ever left a like, who's left a comment, who has given me ideas. I appreciate it all so much, and I will honestly never be able to repay you all for the way that you made me feel just in this short period of time and this little bit of success that you've given me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. But until next time, my name is Andrew Dreamer, and this is Wrestling with Horror.